Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a scent safari episode. For those of you who don't know how scent safari works, it's basically where, I sort of spotlight a house that I have some interest in. Usually they're newer, and I'll obtain some samples. Sometimes they reach out to me, sometimes I reach out to them, and I'll sort of give you really quick first impressions on those samples. If it's a new brand, definitely I like to check stuff out before I, blind buy a bottle or do anything like that. And I sort of heard about this brand called the Source Adage. And I wanted to do an episode because it's a New York brand and the scents looked really interesting. Even though they have two available, I do think they're coming out and launching with three, at least their Eau de Parfum collection, because I know they've done some other stuff before this, but they only sent me two, and as of now, as of me filming this, there's only two listed on Fragrantica. The house is called the Source Adage, and this is a Hudson, New York brand founded by two creative directors, Robert Dobay and Christopher Drahi. And here's the copy from their site. The mission was to craft a superior quality and unique product to complement the lifestyle of today's sophisticated consumer, a distinct product that spoke to a design-savvy and discerning market that is drawn to the curated versus the common. Christopher and Robert's hands-on approach extends from the branding design through the fragrance development, ensuring each fragrance is loyal to the brand ethos of being distinctive and masculine in character. Adding to the Source Adage NYC collection, the pair are overseeing co-branded collaborations, crafting signature scents for clients in design, architecture, and hospitality. And so besides having fragrances, they also have ambient, aka I believe room, or space fragrances in a fairly large variety. But as I said, right now, two fragrances we're checking out. Both are available on the website. You can get samples of either for $5 or bottles of either for $160. Both are Eau de Parfum concentration. I believe they're at 20% concentration, these fragrances, and they come in 50 ml bottles. So let's talk through the two fragrances. The first one, and I want to make sure I'm getting the pronunciation right, is called Akula. And Akula, the notes really excited me on this one. It features notes of ginger, vetiver, pineapple leaf, oud, vanilla, coffee, and smoke. I like this one. I was a little bit disappointed by this one personally. It doesn't smell like anything novel to me. It's to me sort of just a really smoky fragrance. I don't know that I'd pick up oud in this one. It could be a really, really smoky oud, but to me it's a little bit smoky and sweet. It's not something personally I'd go nuts trying to check out. The breakdown had me really hyped for this one. Unfortunately, I don't pick up the pineapple, the coffee, or the oud. I pick up some vanilla and smoke. It's a nice smoky amber fragrance. As it dries down, it does sort of get a little bit of a tropical vibe to it. I wouldn't say it's a bad fragrance. I just wish that I picked up more of what was in the note breakdown. I actually let a couple of my friends who are into fragrances at work smell this one as well, and they weren't super into it as well. It does sort of dry down to a nice smoky sort of tropical scent. Don't think of Ventus though, just because there is that pineapple in there, because it's very different. This is really, to me, a smoky scent first and foremost, and not something that I could get super excited about. Now, with that said, the other one they sent me is called, I believe, Scion, and this one features notes of juniper, mint, apple, fir, cedar, and amber, and this is an incredible fragrance. I mean, I really enjoy this one. It's funny because I really thought that Akula would be the one for me, but man, this one is just it's amazing. It's really unique. It's a beast on the skin. It smells natural. It smells super natural. It doesn't. I'm sure there are fixatives in this one, but you really pick up the apple and the mint and the pine in this one. This is a great fragrance. I think this could be a hype train fragrance in the YouTube community. It's just It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous fragrance. Now, what this reminds me of, to be honest, you guys know a fragrance that I really enjoyed and I really talked about a lot on my channel, I think a couple of years ago, was a fragrance by an Nick Goutal called Nuit Etoilée, Starry Night, which I felt like was just a super unique fragrance that sort of featured pine and mint and some other notes like that. And to be honest with you, Nick Goutal is a pretty serious perfume brand, and this one to me is better. It's better rounded, it's crisper, the apple here just pops. The apple, mint, and pine is just a stunning trio of notes. This could be a really great spring or summertime fragrance. I would recommend buying this one. At least get a sample of this one, but I'd say buy this. You guys don't hear me say that often about a fragrance, but this one's that good. If I took myself into grabbing a bottle of this before the end of the year, this could be my top 3 or 5 of 2017 easily at the end of the year. That's how good and original I think this one is. So look, I'm not saying no one is gonna not like a Kula. You could definitely check it out. I think you have to like smokier, dark fragrances, and for me, I just feel like there's a glut of those. So many good ones. Whether it's like stuff like Profumum Roma, right? Fuminas or Orso, or the Armani Privé, Wada Incense. Like there's just so many fragrances like this. Naomi Goodsir, Wada Assis. So it's not bad. If you like that kind of thing, it's going to be up your alley, and it's a quality scent. But if you're looking for something more original, then and something more wearable, I think that you can be a compliment getter for you, then I would definitely check out Sion. And I could be mispronouncing both of these. It's very possible, but sorry if I am. So definitely, I want to thank Source Adage for sending these to me. Definitely had fun with them at least. And yeah, I really like one, and the other one probably just not for me. But and not because I don't think it smells good. Again, I have fragrances like this, so I'm looking for something different, but definitely willing to check out anything else they put out, because this is a quality brand. It's using quality materials and is taking fragrances very seriously. So thank you guys. If you guys have any questions on these, please let me know. And if anyone of my viewers have checked these out, I'd love to know your opinion on these and what you guys think of them. So thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate everyone watching, and I'll see you later this week with more videos, guys. Obviously, my name is Maximilian. And
your attention, please. Your attention, please. And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.